Hey everyone, it's me again. Just wanted to get on here and talk about a couple things, but first of all, I just want to say I love my air dried hair, well, towel dried, whatever, I guess, but literally just used my shampoo and conditioner, didn't put anything in it after the shower, but the only thing is it's just kind of wavy. It's not super consistent or anything. I do get some nice spirals, so I think if I use less heat, definitely the straightening, of course, but anyways, that's one thing I wanted to touch on. Just overall things about our body in general. So over spring break, I watched the documentary called Stink on Netflix. It's literally Stink, that's all it's called. And I mean, before I talk about this, I'll just say I am no expert and I have not done a ton of research myself. When you really think about what that documentary says and you look at some stuff a little bit, you see it firsthand. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because I think it's really important. And I'm the type of person who has always used mainstream products and gone through so many different products to try to fix my face or my hair, different things like that. But basically, this documentary called Stink is about a dad who gets his daughters these pajamas for Christmas, and they have this really bad odor on them. And he was like, what in the world? This doesn't make sense. Why would pajamas have a horrible chemical smell to them? So he made a documentary about his research through this process, and he goes into detail about all the research he did with products. And one thing that was said that really impacted me, but anyways, once you hear those things, it's hard to just be like, nah. Literally every time I go use my Bath and Body body spray that I still have, I just think, oh, there's a chemical, oh, spraying some chemicals on my body. Because another thing in the documentary is there's people who talk about how when you look at a bottle and it says fragrance, literally that gives the company the ability to put almost anything in it, because it's an umbrella term. So for example, I guarantee you, if you pull out any of your mainstream products from Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works, you're going to read fragrance on it, because they almost all do. And sorry, I'm gonna grab some just to give you an example. But you don't know what's in it. And also, when you really think about it, why would they care? It smells good and it makes some money. So I just think it's fascinating, and I think that people should be more aware of it, because it's starting to become more of a thing. But definitely, I think people are afraid of it. You're afraid to have the knowledge, because then you're going to be like me and you're going to look at everything and be skeptical. So, oh wow. I'm looking at a Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer. I'm pretty sure we all have these like everywhere. But the inactive ingredients: water, isopropyl alcohol, fragrance. Fragrance is literally the third ingredient. And then all these other things, which, like I said, I'm no expert, but my point is, the third ingredient is fragrance. Now, for funsies, let's see. I'm looking at, so this is salon grade hair products. I've actually used this brand a lot growing up because my mom was a hairstylist, and it's a ways down, but this too has parfum slash fragrance. Weird. Okay, yet again, another, same brand, but let's see, parfum slash fragrance. Weird. Okay, here's a little Bath and Body Works lotion I got for a stocking stuffer. Fragrance, in parentheses, parfum. I encourage you to just get out your products and take a look yourself and do a bit of research. There's even products like, I'm trying to think, Myers brand, and there's another popular one, but even the ones that seem natural. We do not have these harmful chemicals, blah, blah, blah. They sometimes even like lie some. So actually another thing is the app called Think Dirty, and I've started using it some, and it can kind of be addictive because you're super curious in the beginning. But on this app, it has a huge collection of products, and you can search by category or by brand, or it has a barcode scanner. So like some of these you could just scan in to the app, and sometimes it doesn't have them, which is understandable because there's so many products, but a lot of like mainstream brands are on there, and it will rate them from 0 to 10, with 10 being the worst with harmful chemicals. And I encourage you to download that app too. It's free, and it's just fascinating. So the second part of this video that I wanted to talk about, which is similar to all that, but is just about my face. Sorry, I'm gonna look into the camera so I'm seeing what I'm showing you. But so I have for the longest time had a lot of scarring, and I have some breakouts right now because I've been eating a little bad, which is fine, and it's about that time of the month, so that's part of it too. But anyways, I have gone through so many face washes and cleansers, and literally I've tried so many things, and honestly I feel like my face hasn't been this clear in a long time. I know right now it doesn't look that clear, but oops, it is actually for me. So right now I have been using Young Living's facial wash, and I alternate between that cleanser. Hold on, let me just grab it. Okay, I alternate between this one, the Orange Blossom facial wash. It's for normal to oily skin, which I would say is me. Let me see. Looking for fragrance. I do not see fragrance in this, so that's reassuring. And then I try to use the satin facial scrub maybe twice a week. I don't want to use it very often because obviously that can get harsh on your skin, but at the same time that kind of grainy feeling just feels good on your face sometimes. And then also I have a really amazing friend who made me this scar roller, and it is jojoba oil. I can't pronounce it. I should have looked it up before. But that oil with lavender and frankincense, and it was actually my lavender and frankincense, but she supplied the bottle and the base oil, and I really think this has been helping my scarring. I think it also just helps because it's something that I've been consistently doing. And I think I've just started, because I'm planning a wedding and obviously want to look good and have a pretty face for that. I've been a lot more attuned to what I'm putting in my body, what I'm putting on it, on my hair, on my face. And another thing too is I do not use full coverage foundation hardly ever, because I have another really great friend who told me, hey, maybe you should stop using that a little bit because it just gets all up in your pores, and using it over and over and over again, which is true, because, hold on, let's just check. So I got spoiled by this makeup because of my grandma, God bless her soul, but it's expensive, and yeah, this is, for comparison, it's like, yeah, really big. It Cosmetics, since I don't have the box anymore, I don't have the list of ingredients, but it says chemical, filter free, paraben free. I don't really know. I should look at it more in depth. But otherwise I use a Mary Kay powder, just basically to cover up like my redness and cover up my scars a little bit. Obviously it doesn't do the best, but I would just say I've gotten a lot more confident in my skin, which is a really amazing feeling. There's definitely still days where I'm just like, oh my gosh, people are totally staring at all these zits on my face, but I know that I am created in God's image, and it's just something that is a part of my life, and I am taking the best measures I can for now. But another thing, sorry, I really have like something in my throat tonight. Another thing I really want to do leading up to my wedding is cut out dairy and gluten a lot more, because I would like to see the impacts that could have, because I have another really great friend, sorry, I have a lot of great friends, who has gone vegan for a little while and doesn't eat much dairy in general, and she really notices a difference. And her and I are very similar, especially with our acne and situations in general. So that's been really cool to learn about from each other and kind of hear that story. So I have really been rambling on. So if you've made it to the end of this, thank you, and I will see you soon.